Welcome back to Working With What You Have. Right now, I'm cleaning my workspace so I can make chicken roll-up, steamed mashed potatoes, and possibly a vegetable. I don't know which just yet. Maybe spinach. I don't know. I tell you what, why don't you come on in and find out on Working With What You Have. Alright, well, welcome back to Working With What You Have. Yes, these are gravy packets. Why? Because I am lazy. Just to get a meal out real quick, this is chicken roll-ups. A lot of people have different recipes for these, and they're all good. This is just my version of it. And that's all I'm saying. This is just my version, or my boarding house reach. Only some of you will get that pun. Now, this is stuffing that I'm just going to, this is how I make stuffing. Stir it around a little bit. And then basically you leave it alone and let it soak that up. Okay, that's gonna live over here for a while. The chicken. Loud noise. Sorry. Okay, I picked a nice big baking dish this time. Now this, I'm going to fillet these little buggers. Remember, salmonella beasties here, and I'm going to fillet them. Take a little bit of fat off that's on them. Okay. Now, that being done, this is the dangerous part. I know you're watching. Are you? Yes, you are. Okay, good. Good. Okay, so I want to put down your palm. Now this big cleaver, I know this is kind of a ridiculous knife to fillet with, but let me tell you, it's the sharpest knife in my drawer, and if you look at what I'm doing right now, this thing went through like butter. Okay. And that's basically what you're going to do with all 5 pieces. Okay, there we go. They are now filleted. Now, back to the stuffing. Oh yeah, yep. See, by letting it sit there, the bread just soaked it up and passed it through just about all the stuffing. So you really don't have to mush it up that much. Besides, I personally don't like a dense stuffing. Again, I'm weird, so don't go by me. That's a little loud and obnoxious, and I don't want to upset my next door neighbor. Let's take a decent handful, and roll it up. Make sure the tail side, that small piece, is towards the bottom, and you shouldn't have a problem. And with the magic of television, movie TV magic. All right, we'll use either one of those. Now the reason why I'm waiting to put the chicken in, put the potatoes in, is because the potatoes are going to cook about the same amount of time as the chicken does. So, it's good timing, that's all. I'm making mashed spuds. My favorite spuds to make. Okay, now the potatoes are all chopped up. And into the pot they go. Now they go in for about half hour. Ooh, I didn't see that. I did not see that. Something about making sure it's timed correctly, but I'll just have to adjust it. Insurance, just to make sure it doesn't stick. I'm gonna put this rack. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave it exactly where it is, at the top. And I will put sorry for the loud noise. I will put a cookie sheet down below just to make sure. Because we never can tell. But so I'm gonna put this in the top rack. Make sure it's sitting right. Well, that's me preparing my mashed potatoes and rolled up chicken with stuffing and gravy. It's not bad, but it'll definitely get us through the next couple of days. And that's what this is all about. Just creating something that'll get us through the next couple of days. So I will see you in about a half hour, and I will also see him in about a half hour. Oh, cool. Yep, I know those are done. That to the back. Now you want to kind of do this in fairly quick succession. See, A splash of milk. This is about 3/4 of a stick of unsalted butter. I prefer unsalted because at least you can control it. That and I have to keep an eye on my father's salt intake. Come on. Now this is cold. It's better off if you let it warm up. But if you do this, you can also get it to pre-melt. My other potato masher kind of died on me, so I started using this. It works pretty good. It's better in my KitchenAid, but all right, now we just gotta get the right container. And here we go. Fresh as a daisy. All right. Just last night I made one of my favorites. Hamburger over mashed potato. Of course, I added a little gravy. It's kind of like a deconstructed shepherd's pie, for lack of a better word. Now, since the chicken is not done, and not because I attempted it, because I didn't have to, I saw pink. Pink means it's not done. So, my potatoes are done and tasty. And I will see you in about 15 minutes. Just to make sure that they all right. Well, it's been a little over a half hour because, well, I played around with the temperature a little bit too much. So my suggestion to you is don't go by what I just did. I would suggest using the instructions on the internet to cook your chicken. But I will be putting the cooking instructions very easily either here or over here. All right. That should be done. Okay, now that's pretty good. Okay, so welcome back. The chicken is done. I am now about to serve it up for myself and my parents. Come on, come on. There we go. And I'll take a smaller one because I know my parents will probably split a bigger one. I'll take that one and I'll cut this one in half. There we go. Now I changed the temperature throughout the cooking a couple times, and it should have given me a nice tender chicken. And here's the whipped potatoes that we had earlier, that I made earlier. The reason why I'm doing all this is because the last few times I've made food, I've never plated it. Now it's not going to be a perfect plating, that's for sure. But here we go. I know it looks better on the cooking show as well. That's because they have years of restaurant training, and I have years of kitchen training. So I want to thank you again for joining me on another episode of Working With What You Have. And today what I had to work with was some spuds, chicken, some gravy packets. I know they're not the best, but they work in a pinch. And it makes gravy real quick. So now we just gotta get a little bit of gravy on this. So there we go. Well, thank you again for joining me for Working With What You Have. This is my chicken roll-up with stuffing, mashed potatoes, and gravy. Simple weeknight meal, make anytime, easy to make, not a problem. And it's all about creating something from nothing. Just chicken, stuffing, potatoes, and some gravy packets, and I made a weeknight meal out of it. Easy peasy. So go out, create something out of food, metal, wood, plastic. Of course, don't eat those ones. Maybe it's the food, but not the wood, plastic, and metal. And have a good time doing it. This is John Henson from Working With What You Have. I'll see you next week. Food's on.